Well, hello everyone and happy Sunday. This is AL Thick Madame and I'm coming to y'all with a video about Janet Hubert. Now, recently something happened and I feel like, I don't want to say I feel sorry for her, but I feel like it's unfortunate because for her to be such a great talent, it's like no one has really been able to see that since she was last on, you know, that show. I'm trying not to even say the show or the person, but if you know who she is, then you know what I'm talking about. So anyway, apparently not too long ago, she posted something on her social media and she basically said, F everyone. And, my thing is this. A lot of people feel, I guess, betrayed by her, or if they were ever on the fence in reference to that situation, this kind of made them be like, oh, you're saying F me, so okay, well, F you then. So somebody apparently took the information and ran with it, and anybody who didn't know that she said that, we all know now that she said that. And, I get it. Like that's my thing. I fully understand why. I can kind of gather why she said that. Considering everything she's been going through over the past 20 plus years, I can fully understand that. So it's like, I don't understand how people are so quick to want to kind of drag her and read her, and then when she responds, they want to say, oh, she's this bitter black woman, and look at her skin tone. And given the fact that she is a black woman who had a career, that's why she ended up where she is now. And it's like, in my mind, I'm just like, where are you? Like, I don't understand the correlation for you. Why is that some sort of correlation for you? I don't see the correlation at all. Maybe that's just me. I don't see it. But given the fact that she's basically been blackballed all this time, all the amazing talent that she had, like, I feel like she had this natural talent. Woman could dance, woman can act, like she's just like a jack of all trades. And like, because of the affiliation she had with that company, that person, and anyone who actually had any dealings with that person that was on the show, it's like anytime they do anything with a reunion with them, they make a point to not extend an invitation. And then people are always like, well, where's the real Aunt Viv and all that stuff, and like that kind of stirs the pot a little bit more. And it's just like, so it's like, a lot of the times I feel like she's just minding her business, trying to, do whatever she can to survive. And then random things like that will happen and will kind of poke at her. So I fully can understand that. And I can only imagine how devastated this has made her over the years. And that's why I feel she reacts the way she does. And this is my opinion on this. And I'm gonna try to keep this below 15 minutes. I'm already at 4. But I really want to keep below 10 if at all possible, because I'm just giving my opinion on how I feel about this whole situation. So I grew up watching that show, loved it, had so many amazing messages, enjoyed the fact that there were people on the show who looked like me. So it's like, oh my gosh. So it's amazing for me. So like, I always had like a handful of shows that I could watch, and that was a go-to. Literally my whole family, we would get together and watch it. That was one of the few things we did. We eat dinner together for as long as we did, and we would actually sit down and watch that amongst other few black TV shows together. So randomly one day we were watching the show and we were all like, who is this person? And the guy who played Uncle Phil. I don't know why I can't remember his name at this moment. But he was talking to the woman, and the kids were talking to her, and I'm pretty sure I heard him say Vivian, and I was like, where you get Vivian from? That's not ain't Viv. What is going on? I'm confused. So that's when we first learned. I don't remember nobody's press release saying that there was going to be a new one. So I was very confused. And, you know, it is what it is. But at the same time, I kind of felt like an explanation needed to have been given at that time, because so many of us were so used to her and everything that she did on that show. It was just like, wow. Like, even though the show was not about her, there were times that she really would kind of steal the show. So when this other person came and replaced her, we were all just kind of looking like, okay, and who are you? So there was, I mean, and for me, I'm not trying to slight her, because she is a great actress as well, but I just was used to Janet. So for me, I was just like, I'm kind of not here for this. I don't understand what the problem was. So, but I noticed over the years, she makes a lot of videos, and like I said, people try to come for her, and a lot of times she's minding her business, and people just want to come and talk slick, and then thinks that she's just gonna sit there and just, well, I'm not gonna say nothing. No. Seems like a lot of times she'll try to, wait for a little while, and then she's like, yeah, I ain't got time for this. What you're not gonna do is this. And then she come and read, and then that's when they say, oh, well, that's why you ain't working in Hollywood, and that's why you got blackballed, and you're getting what you deserve. This is your karma. And it's like, but y'all trying her first. So how are you trying to say that her response to you is the reason why she isn't working in Hollywood and isn't working in Hollywood and isn't on that level that she was before or above that? So for me, I just think that that's just not cool. And I wish that there was some kind of way that all of this could have been squashed years ago. I understand everybody saying, oh, he was young, so you know how young people are, and they're stuck in their ways, and they're stubborn, and they especially wouldn't want anyone older than them to try to dictate anything to them, given the fact that that was his show. So what would make you think that he would want to do anything outside of what he just was going to say, I'm going to do this, it's my show. You can go on about your business. So I just think it was ridiculous, and I wish that there could have been a resolve years ago. And it just is very apparent that there won't be, and it's sad. Everything that she said on her, I don't know where she did it from, but she made a video recently saying that she was going to address it, and she wasn't going to address anything anymore in reference to them and the situation that happened. But she did let us know that she would be signing autographs, and meanwhile people didn't know that she was doing nothing really, and was struggling to take care of her child, and people thought that he was privileged and a rich kid, and they weren't, and she was working all kinds of odds and ends jobs, and just really seriously struggling, trying to make ends meet. But people saw her on that show and assumed that she was still doing well, despite the fact that she wasn't on the show anymore. But that wasn't what it was. So I don't know if some miracle will happen where they will squash their beef and somehow come to a resolve, or if someone else will see past it and, at least see this last video that she said that she's making in reference to it and say, you know what, I'm going to give her a chance. Because it kind of broke my heart when she got towards the end and she said, I'm going to die, kind of like soon, kind of like the way she said it, like she's going to die soon. And You know, like I said earlier, she had a whole lot to give back then. And I don't know what she would be even willing to provide us with now. And I just hate that all that talent has basically gone to waste. And, you know, I don't care what anybody says. I'm on her side, and I just feel like she shouldn't have been blackballed like that, and she should have been able to continue to thrive within the entertainment industry and anything else outside of that on a level that soared far and beyond what she did on that show. She is more than what we saw her on that show. And I know that she deserves more than what she's been given over the years, which is a lot of backlash, people telling her it's all her fault. And because he is at the level that he's on, a lot of people feel like because he's where he is, that she must have been the problem. And I just don't agree. I wasn't there. None of us were there. But for someone to have struggled the way that she had to struggle and really doesn't have much to show for it, and the only way that she can even get anything out is to make these videos, it's really sad. So I don't know what can happen, but I'm still trying to be hopeful after all this time that something can happen. But anyway, if y'all have anything that y'all want to add, feel free to do so. And it is raining where I am, and I am enjoying every second of it. And I'm just in the cool, just trying to stay hydrated, happy, off my feet, just relax. So I hope y'all are having a relaxing Sunday and you enjoy the rest of your day. Y'all have a good one.